Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Des Moines. We're here for the third and final round of the 2022 Trubank Des Moines Challenge.
And it's a needed shot on this course. It enables you to get around these corners. There's a lot of basket placements where you have to work the shot left to right. And Evelina does just that. No, the only player on this card that doesn't rely on the forehand too much or as much as the rest of the card mates is Paige. So it's fun to see her work those slower speed Anheuser shots, but you just don't get the same type of angle as you do with the forehand.
Could be picking up anywhere between 75 and 100 points potentially with a solid finish. The forehand, I love the angle, just needs a skip and it gets exactly that. Kristen Tatar, bullseye hit, looking at a birdie on hole 2. There's Kat Murch on 4.
Wow.
Oh, from way back in Des Moines.
That's the tree that I was thinking Paige was aiming at. Clearing water the entire way and inside the circle.
Actually might be more valuable to some of these disc golfers than hitting an ace.
All right, so closest to the pin is sponsoring a $500, or is the prize on a $500 gift card. And Paige Pierce might be filling up her tank with that one.
I mean, these are pretty much perfect position, Terry. I mean, this is great watching this lead card play in front of these fans, and everyone seems to be putting together a decent round so far.
And it's fun to watch how these players, it's a chess match, and they're matching each other on these shots, and everyone is just dialing it in with their drives. It's just a matter of the little errors that can happen. Can you get these second shots close enough? And Macy, well done.
The only lead card competitor to take the par. Here's Jessica Weiss. She's got a long birdie look on 7. Oh, and she cans it left side, corner pocket.
Wow, I was wondering how she was going to get that jump putt over the log and that full reach. Does this have the forward movement? Does perfectly. An enthusiastic green flag from the spotter.
However, Kristen Tatar looking to tap in for the birdie to push to 14 under. And she's done just that. So that gives her a 5-stroke cushion over Evelina.
And these players are teeing just straight uphill. The hill in front of them is just so close that they have to release much higher than comfortable and still have the disc penetrating forward and straight. So the disc selection is important on this one to make sure that you're getting the flight. And oh my, our jaws dropped here in the booth. From that angle, that looked like it was in the basket. I just didn't hear the chains.
So Pierce in maybe even more trouble than what Kristen's in terms of that lie. Here's Evelina trying to take advantage of everything she's seeing in front of her, and she steps up and execute. What a shot by Evelina.
That was...
Oh, and Valadiaz, who's no stranger to throw-ins, running at the basket, almost still walking away with the birdie.
Another shot working from left to right. Can look at the pin the entire way. And that's a great height from Kristen.
And closest to the pin. So if we're wondering if Kristen's feeling the nerves, well, she's hiding it well, because that's going to be a birdie look here on 12.
So Kristen on the right-hand side of the fairway is in that position to throw a sidearm shot around the corner.
Looking for a skip as that comes in. It gets exactly that. And Kristen Tatar again rises to the occasion, putting all the pressure back on her closest chaser in Evelina. Kristen Tatar, an easy birdie look here on 14.
Every round that we've seen, she's able to hit that shot time and time again.
So impressive, as now we're watching Evelina, who has to answer. And Evelina puts it on a perfect line as well.
Yeah, I mean, being on that right side, the high side of this hill, just gives you a lot straighter look at the basket. I mean, you can be down on that left side. You'll have a little bit more distance, but it's a bit more of a blind shot. So I think this is just a really well-designed hole. There's risk-reward from pretty much everywhere.
And a huge opportunity here for Kristen Tatar. This is for birdie on 15.
Does not let the nerves take control over that one.
We're going to take a look at Line A up ahead on 17. And peering the gap with ease, and then getting it to sit down right next to the pin. She's looking at another birdie to add to her scorecard. Here's the long birdie look we saw from the drive. One tree to get around, and Kat Murch from way downtown. What a follow-up to the double bogey on 16. Kat Murch moves to 5 under, and that puts her in 4th.
And Kat Murch, so we'll have to see what Kat does on hole 18, as goes for Macy.
And this looks pured by Paige Pierce. And yet again, appears to be closest to the pin for Pierce. I'm going to roll that Zucker replay, look at it from the catch angle as it fades in, just the right amount of speed. And so Diaz, again, 3rd place, finishing at 6 under. Your runner-up, Evelina Salonen. And for the 3rd time on the Elite Series this year, Kristen Tatar, your champion here in Des Moines.
Obviously, we have the World Championships coming up. You haven't finished any worse than 3rd place this year. Again, this is your 3rd Elite Series victory this season, so you're pretty much considered the favorite next week. With that said, how does it feel to play so well now going into that tournament?
Definitely a confidence booster, but previous victories don't matter anything. It's going to be a new tournament, new conditions, new challenge, so I try not to think about it.
And last question for you, are you going to get straight to Emporia after today, or are you going to take a couple of days off to rest?
I'm going to head over there tomorrow. I'm still going to go watch Silver finish his round, and then we're just going to chill out here for the evening.
Well, fantastic week. Congratulations and good luck next week.